Trading is personal, and that's why you definitely need a platform to actually have that personalization when it comes to using specific chart layouts, when it comes to having different time frames on the screen at once, and when it comes to having it all accessible in one place. So in this video, we're going to be talking about smart charts and how these guys do it at the absolute top of the industry. So here we have the SmartCharts interface with our charts and with our TA on it. This is actually the 5-minute chart, but we can customize this any way that we want. If we wanted to change this to a higher time frame, we can do so. Or if we wanted 2 time frames on the screen at the same time, we can do this incredibly very easily, right? So we can see this at the bottom. If we do go down here, there is this little window panel, and we can just click that and just have as many charts on the screen as we want, up to 4 charts. Let's say we want 2 charts on the screen. We don't want it too convoluted. Maybe we have a smaller screen, smaller setup. We can actually see here that we do have 2 chart layouts on the screen right now, and this is going to help us really just identify different time frames, identify the trend, and identify how the asset is doing over all of these time frames. So we can see here on the right hand side our original chart here. We can do any kind of TA that we want on this. Maybe we want another trend line here, we can do so. Okay, or yes, we can go over to this chart and do the exact same thing. Maybe add a trend line on this on the hourly, and we're going to have all of this available right here. But we can also have different assets all on the screen at the same time, but I prefer to actually have one asset in one specific chart layout. And then if we wanted to go over to say a different chart layout like GBP CAD, right, we can see that we have this, and we can add charts if we want to as well, right? So we can go back down to that point, add another chart here. Okay, get this over to what was it, CAD, get this to, where is it? And then change this to GBP CAD. Where is that? Let's just find this on the right hand side. Boom. Okay. And now we do have 2 time frames of GBP CAD on this chart. One thing I will say is this is going to be useful for trends, as we just said, but we can actually save this as a complete layout here very, very easily by going to this little save button in the bottom right. So we can go here and we can just type this in as GBP CAD. Let's just try it again. So we can go in and just type this in and type GBP CAD, and that's going to be saved as a chart layout for us. And you can see here at the bottom, that's actually come up. So we don't actually have to go in and load this from anywhere. We can simply just click it and it's going to show up. And we can also click this one to go back to Euro USD if we want to. And this is just going to help us manage our trades very, very efficiently, and manage all of our TA. And if there is an event that happens, you can easily switch between them, or you can have a separate chart setup with just all of your assets that you're using on the higher time frames, and really just get a feel for the markets from a more of a zoomed out perspective. And then obviously, if you did want to actually get rid of those charts and you prefer that one screen, you can have your own layouts made up, right? You can have your own systems where you do have 1 chart layouts, 2 chart layouts, of course, right? And there's no limit to this. You can make as many as you want, but you can also just press that X button and the other one will disappear. And if you want to get that back again, easy to do. There you go. Very, very simple. All right. So what we will say is this is actually one of the best tools I've seen in the trading sphere when it comes to customization, when it comes to doing TA, when it comes to adding indicators like we've seen before, right? As we've seen, right? If we wanted to add a trend indicator like Bollinger Bands, bang, that is now on the chart. Very, very simple. Very, very easy. We've got our Bollinger Bands there. And yeah, just super, super good platform when it comes to doing this. And as we've talked about before, you can use the signals from the AI. If you are a bit more of a follower, right, a signal follower rather than a TA guy, you can do so very, very easily with this. And they are just going to give you all of the signals. Obviously, markets are closed right now, but we can see here you get your entry points, you get your exit points, and you get your stop loss points, as well as a confidence level for the trade. One thing I will say is, as I've talked about in previous videos, guys, you want that confidence level roughly above 50% because of your risk reward, right? If you're having your risk reward in a certain way, then if you're above 50% success rate or confidence rate, as these guys put it, then yeah, you are going to have a winning trading strategy over a long period of time. And one thing you can do with this platform here is actually bring up all of the strategies here and just get a feel for how it is going. You can see we've got pip runner there. We've got 180 phase changer, T-wave, volatility reversal, which is always a good one, and Bollinger bounces, as we were just talking about Bollinger Bands, right? You can see Bollinger bounces there. And this is just a few of their trading strategies. You can see they do have so many here that are completely automated and just work. They give you the signals and you just go from there. So that can be something that's fantastic. And to get off this screen, guys, super simple. Just press this little arrow here. Okay, it's going to get you back to your menu points, and then you get your charts back up. All right, as we've talked about, very easy to customize your charts here. Super simple layout these guys have, but it's very customizational. It's very decent and very simple to follow, and you get those signals on the charts as well, which a lot of different platforms out there will not give you this. Okay, so these guys are really ahead of the game. They're using AI. They've got a trading system here that works. They've got amazing customization that we've talked about in this video, and you've also got the journal, you've got the coaching, you've got the learn section. If you do just want to start from the bare bones beginner, right, you can do so in this section. Everything that you need to be a successful trader is in the Smartcharts platform, and that is why when our community discovered this is why we want to bring it to you guys, so you guys can get the most out of your trading, maybe up your game a little bit if you are an advanced trader, because everything is here to help you. And they've also got live webinars here in the live events section, where you can see the upcoming webinars from professional traders that are successful in the space. And yeah, this is just going to help you when it comes to kind of Q&A sessions, when it comes to learning from the professionals, learning what is actually right from people that have made a lot of money from trading. But with this video being about customization, hopefully you have got it. Let me just summarize this for you one more time. Right, so at the bottom here, you can have your different chart layouts. You can put any assets in here in any configuration. You can then change the layouts here, whether you want 2 charts on the screen, 3 or 4. You can do so very easily. So you could have a summary kind of page here with all of the assets you're trading, and then you could go down to the specific assets at the bottom here to really get a deeper look at some of them and maybe add specific indicators that are appropriate for those time frames. This is going to be something that's super helpful, and honestly, even TradingView, one of the best ones out there, guys, TradingView doesn't offer something as simple and easy to use as this. TradingView is often very complicated, so having this UI so you can literally just access it very easily is something that's massively beneficial when it comes to trading. I've actually switched over to this now from TradingView, and it is something that is fantastic to help my trading out massively. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. Have a fantastic day. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you're thinking of this. And of course, you can check this out in the description. Be sure to use the link below when you sign up. That's going to be it from me. Have a fantastic day. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.